So I'll just have a quick question about myself. So myself, Pavitran, I'm senior associate HR in IT staffing company. So I have 3 years of IT industry where I'm working as an RPO project manager and handling many tech projects as well as non-IT projects. So this is all about me. I wanted to have a quick introduction with other people's also. So just one people can introduce yourself, so that will be great helpful for me to understand about you.
My name is Mohit Singh Panwar. I'm a second year BTech student pursuing computer science with business system. My
Okay.
interest is mainly around cloud computing, and I try to upskill myself by learning courses tech related or even
Okay.
soft skills based. I'm currently in DY Patil
Yeah, great,
University,
Mohit.
Navi Mumbai.
Okay. Go ahead, Mohit.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mohit. Anyone else? Guys, anybody else? Okay, fine. Thank you. No worries. Let me start the session. Will be so helpful for you so that I'm just gonna guide you how where you will be lacking, where is the gap between your education, career, as well as where you're gonna land up for the job, your future. So this is all about this Gunava. I can see many tech people in the sense from computer background, and I can see many from BBA, BCom background. So I'll really help them. They can switch from BCom to IT. So this is what here. So guys, I'm facing this issue actually.
It hangs, Vishnu, sir, but it's okay.
Okay. So for that, so here let us talk about the objective. So our goal is to equip you with the tools and explore diverse career paths after you graduate. So I guess many people are from BTech and MCA background and C background. So I just wanted to understand after this where you're gonna land up. This is what you have to set your goal, which course, which sector, which domain you're gonna people work, objective oriented. So just have clear vision on your choice. This is what I mean to tell. Should all have your clear vision where you're gonna set your goal up. So guys, I see people in tech guys like in the sense MCA or BE tech. So just wanted to understand from tech background. Tell me which domain you gonna choose. Like I saw Mohit telling he was like influenced about AI or technical. He wanted to do certification. So like Mohit, anyone else like he has choose his vision and goal towards artificial intelligence. So I just wanted to understand anybody else, some other domain where you wanted to grow, so I can help you.
So
Analog
management,
VLSI, sir.
Sorry, go one by one.
Analog VLSI.
so
Okay.
management, like project management.
Point good. Another
Mobile
one.
application
Anybody
development.
else?
Mobile application
Great.
development.
After yeah, that's a good.
Sir, artificial intelligence.
That is a boom in the industry. Next,
So, marketing management.
which is
Sir,
very mandatory to every company. Next, go ahead. I'll just brief you like which domain, which standard. I'll just brief you, so you can just tell your things. So let us have an active session so that we can just clear each other doubt and people will get knowledgeable on each other interest. So everything is looped to everything. Okay, so I just wanted to have. So business marketing, every business without marketing work. So every technical guy needs some marketing. So the marketing is a good option. Project management, every project needs. So and either in the technical or non-technical, we have many part of where we are working on that. So I'll explain you how brief it is, how IT industry works. So go ahead. Can I see few responses? So I expect more and answers.
Data science,
Cool. That is a great opportunity. Next,
Web
Cyber
development.
security.
finance,
great.
Cyber
Financial,
security.
yes, is a great, which is having number of openings.
Embedded system.
VLSI.
Very demandable embedded system, something unique. And
Cyber security.
yes,
VL,
next,
web technology, sir.
great. Next,
VLSI, sir.
anything unique answers in again?
Marketing.
Yes, next.
VL,
Data analyst.
Okay. You can fair enough unmute your speakers and speak. There is no issue on that. Here you to guide. So wherever you lag, whatever, just take a head. So you can just unmute so that I can better understand. See people embedded domain. I'm not sure how many people are about embedded domain, cyber security, and I can give you a best example of SOC. So networking and security, there lacks job openings in all over the world. People are aware about that. So when it comes to IT, not only the technical, even a BCom graduate guy can do IT. This is what I am my just main focus. Tell you people there are possibilities in and there is a possibilities when non-technical also. A big financial guy can be can be into as a technical person. There are so much opportunities opened over here. So it will be great, like if your people are interacting with me so that I can help you out. It will be a good day for you also. I can help you with the career dominantes. So it will be the thing where we're gonna have, and this will be a great thing. So I want more to be student side. Guys, anyone?
Sir,
So
supply
everybody
chain
is
and
silent.
operations. Sir, supply chain.
So yeah, that is a great supply chain analyst, or which is into data analyst or business analyst. There is a deep
Yes, sir.
product in a retail and FMCG. So that is a very good scope which you have chosen. Add your good name, please.
Sir, my name is Shikhanand and I am studying currently MBA and I am from AIMS Institute from Bangalore.
Okay, I would suggest you, like you are choosing supply chain management. I can suggest
So
you
actually
with supply chain management. You, yeah,
I'm in second sem now, so I am going to what I'm going to choose in third sem. That's why I joined this session. I'm actually confused between
yeah.
some. Yes.
Got it. So here, supply chain analyst. First, you will be an analyst where you have to learn very good at Power BI, Python, SAS. Four tech skills where you have to cover up with certification. Firstly, certification, and you should be very strong at. So Python in the sense is not all 12 modules or 16 modules you will be going completely, but for the basic supply you need is Python, SQL, SAS is the skill set, and you should be very excellent Power BI. So Power BI is nothing but Excel up version. So somebody else, so I can session. Just it's a brief. I'm just giving you brief.
Sir,
Sir,
I
I
want to
wanted
know
to know.
sir, Sir, I wanted to know more about finance.
Finance. Okay, it's a great. So your good name, please.
Sir, my name is Shikha. Same, sir.
Shika. Okay. Shika, I just wanted to understand what's your education background. Firstly, hello.
I
Shika,
am
can
from
just
BCom
unmute
background.
yourself.
Sir, I
Okay,
am from
cool.
BCom. I am from BCom background and
Oh,
currently I am pursuing MBA.
MBA. Okay, great to go. So finance, you tell, right? So what all the financial sectors you are aware, which all the financial companies you are aware? Can you list me some non-IT? Anything is fine. So you can just tell me which all the finance companies you are aware. One or two companies, so that I can help you out. Any companies, Shika?
So know about
Hello.
Yeah,
VLSI.
yeah. So finance companies, fine. No worries, I'll just help you out. So JP Morgan is a financial oriented company. So I can give another example is
Sir, I know
HSBC.
about
Many people,
Deloitte and
yeah, tell me.
PwC. Sir, I know about
Yeah,
Deloitte,
that is
PwC and all.
cool. Okay. Are you aware about JP Morgan?
Yes, sir. Little bit I know about that.
So JP Morgan is a financial oriented company. Portium is a
Okay.
financial oriented company. Portivity is a financial oriented company. And I can give you the last example is this is a banking oriented financial over company. So if you wanted to join as into the more into financial, I can become graduate. Like you can't think that just is and go for BPO or bank thing related to banking sector, nothing like that. So even a become graduate guy or MBA doing who is pursuing for MBA rating, he can be a finance analyst. So as a finance analyst, you will be a part of cyber. You'll be handling like very complex and data. So as a finance analyst, you'll be joining as a internship. No company will hire you directly until and unless you are from top tier one company of India, sorry, of colleges from of India. So they have some criteria. Some big companies, they have big issues where they have the percentage. Firstly, you have you like a percentage. I'll tell you, when I score a good percentage, it is a just a gate pass. Your score, what you're getting from final sem, your CGPA, whatever the percentage getting, right, it's just a gate pass to many companies. So financial orient company, they will give you, which they will hire as finance analyst. We are paying good in the market, and moreover, as a finance analyst, they will hire only the freshers. They'll as a intern, and they will convert later through their payroll. So even an average is like a finance analyst. When I talk about finance analyst, the big pay for finance analyst starts something from 6 lakhs. It means the guy should have completed his MBA from BCom background and is taking like a finance analyst. His package will be starting from 4 LPA.
Okay,
So
sir.
any doubts where you can, like you wanted to more, like you wanted to more knowledge or something else, you can just ask. So guys, let me take ahead. 1 minute. Okay, guys, let's begin the career here. So first thing, like you set your goals clear. So which you like, which domain you are in, and which course you are doing, so which background you are doing. You have to well verse about that. Set your goals clear. It should be well, and it should provide you a good direction where you're gonna land up after 10 to 15 years. That matters over here. So whichever the course you have chosen, like from BCom or tech or whatever it is, you're gonna completely go on only. So I can tell you which goal should be clearly defined about your career path. This is what here. So about your vision and goals, you should be very clear about that. And secondly, let us see about the skills development. So you have to develop your skills, and basically the first requirement of skill is about your communication. How good you are being a communication, that matters in current industry. So be very good at communication, identify your skills, and acquire good knowledge, and it should develop your learning process and development in the day-to-day activities. Fine. And this next we can see about the job opportunity, matching your skills and values, how it's gonna fit into your resume. This matters a lot. So how you internally. So we have tech as well as non-tech. So many things are coming up. So that you have to choose your career as well as courses where you gonna fill up your jobs to build your career. So anything over here you want to talk about this, about your goals, development, or about the job? Anyone has any question over here? Okay. So I can just go for the next slide. So let us talk about the exploring engineer careers. Okay. So here we have core goals, whereas explore traditional fields like mechanical, electrical, computer science, and IT engineering. So where they all fall under mechanical engineering, civil engineering, electrical engineering, computer science, and IT engineering. So firstly, I'll just talk about this engineer people. Okay, there are three things where you have to understand. So when you do a BTech or ME, MTech, whatever you're doing, so guys, be so which you gonna take, how it gonna work, which domain you gonna do. So that matters a lot. So non-engineering roles also I'll just talk about where it will be working on this. So consulting, sales, market roles within the engineering companies or related industries, like project manager, technical consultant, sales engineer, marketing specialist. So this is, and third is after BE or BTech, MCA, MBA, like everything, like MCA, you can just go MSc, after just switch to MTech, MBA, MS, Six Sigma, AWS. So AWS, Six Sigma, PMP, this is all called certification courses you, and MBA. From technical background, if you want you can move for MBA. If you wanted own business, so you can just start with MBA. So this is all the thing, you can just go for abroad works. So when you come for like IT background, we have 5 domains. Like I can just tell you, like we have middle domain, we have IT infra domain, DXC domain, embedded system domain, healthcare domain, as well as aerospace domain, locomotive, as well as many domains where I can just go for. So someone from tech back have to be a developer. Everybody like wanted to be, every guy a software developer. So any project, anything starts like basically from UI UX. Every design has should be have UI UX. So that is what. So every project will be starting from the graphic designing. So UIX designer, every project need a project manager where you can see non-engineering roles. So that will be considered as project manager. 1 minute, guys, I have some disturbance. 1 minute. Sorry guys, there was a sound disturbance actually. So I hope. So here I was just talking about the domain wise. So when after the domain, you see every project will run on UI UX. First the project will be designed as a graphic designer about the project. From there it starts. Every project, every IT project, they need a cyber security person who can do that. And backdoors, like backdoors, like Linux, Windows, this is all IT structure where you will be seeing in the support role. So every guy who is taking like in a tech background, it doesn't mean he have to be a developer. Every project needs a developer. Under him there is a support role where L1, L2, L3 support. After every project they need a tester. So every project they need a test engineer, where we can call as automation test engineer, manual test engineer. To execute, we need the overall the to protect everything, we need a cloud person which is into AWS, Azure, GCP, Google Cloud, where there are many things working. The advanced version we can just let them know as AI, which is into the market from 2018, and it is booming up with many versions. So this is how it works. And mainly when you choose the project as well as the skills, you can just note down there are more than 10,000 skills in IT. It's not about the web, it's not about the Java developer, it's not about the Python developer. You have to choose wisely which skill set you're gonna be. There is a .NET developer, there are UI developer, there are many developers, and there are number of lakhs of position opened into networking. People in India, they are not aware, many people where there are about the job. Everybody, it's very common about the coding is like Java and Python, and the database wise you can go for MS SQL. This is how people make mistake. If you see in the market, there are lakhs of like resumes which is falling, where people are going only for Java and Python. If you see on the mechanical engineer guys or civil in who's into doing computer science, you people know about the embedded domain, mechanical domain, everything. Every domain need a technical person. It can be aerospace, it can be locomotive like trains and cars. Everybody, every company needs a designer, which is called CAD CAM, related to the design engineer. So which is not related to UI UX. UI UX is completely different, and mechanical design is completely different. There are lakhs of opportunities into embedded domain, AI domain, as well as healthcare domain, retail domain, where they are looking with many technical guys. In the sense, it's not about the developer. Even a data analyst is a technical guy, where he comes with Python scripting background. So this is how I'm explaining you. You guys, you can just unmute yourself who are from technical background, so that we can have some useful thing. I can just guide you on this.
My query is, how
Okay.
can we apply for internships in large MNCs such as Google or Apple? Like, if I'm planning for Google or Apple, where should I start
Yeah.
from?
So Google or Apple. So firstly, for Google or Apple, which thing you're gonna apply? For which role you're gonna apply? Which skill set you're gonna apply? That matters, right? So which skill set you talk about? You're talking about here?
Like, jitna bhi I have taken my intel from, people say to focus on your DSA skills and soft skills mostly.
Yeah. So DBS skills, can you give like what you are aware about DBS skills? Can you let me know that?
Also, DSA, data
Okay.
structure.
Okay.
I
Let
don't
us.
know much about it, sir. I'm just a freshie.
Got
I
it,
have
got it.
just
So got it. So we got, you see, when you talk about Google or Microsoft or Apple, they never do direct hiring. They never do direct hiring, where you can consider Accenture. Accenture is a service oriented company, where they give hire people for Accenture. 80% of project is working on Google project. There is a back way, so you have to choose the company wisely. Even today in market, 80% openings are there for Accenture, for mail, as well as female, for Google project. It can be for back end. So when you talk about data structure, right, I forgot your name, so I'll just tell you. So we have ALML engineer. Okay, so when you talk about data structure, to talk about that technical wise, you have to be, you can just start as a data analyst. Anything else? You can just have some interaction so that I can get your point.
data analyst, like as an intern role should be as a data analyst. Is that what you're
Yes,
saying?
that is what. See, there are many platforms. I can suggest you EdiGlobe, the person who is organizing this. They are offering you for a data analyst as well as data science courses where you need certification also. So when you go with the process, no, there are like stage one, stage two process kind platform where you can be certified on your own. So you can just take the course, you can be certified. Initially, Accenture, they're all service oriented people. Google or Apple or whatever, like other MNC, big MNCs, they don't hire people directly. They take the people from the consultancy. Accenture is a consultancy firm, to be frank. In the sense, they are service oriented company. When you talk about IT industry, there are only two domains, which is called service sector company and product based sector company. Product based sector companies are called manufacturing, and service based companies are like they hire people for their payroll and they will be deploying to other projects, which is called Google. So in case if you wanted to be a direct payroll or direct involvement and you wanted to directly work in Google, so they have like they are looking someone with very good communication. First they will look very good communication, and from which college background you are and which skill set you are choosing. There are lakhs of position which is open for IT infra, which is called Linux and Windows. There are different combination Linux and Windows, which will be added to DevOps on the cloud side as well as networking side. Always either Apple you can consider or Microsoft or Google you can have for them. Always these persons are gem people. They have many number of openings for this position for these companies.
Understood.
So any company you know, any all companies are specialized in something. Okay. So when you talk about Google, no, so Google has GCP, Google Cloud Platform. That is a cloud which is run by Google people. So when you see the profile, no, with GCP with either other combination, I can consider GCP developer, which is Google Platform developer, with scripting knowledge like technical knowledge, JavaScript, .NET, Python, SQL. Nobody will have the niche skill. See, GCP is actually a niche skill in the market where the coding wise you have to choose wisely. If a GCP with .NET developer, it's a front end technology. I'm just talking about front end technology. So if you're having this combination with GCP with something with the other technical scripting wise, front end or back end, you are a niche profile in the market. You will be very demandable. Where for 2 years of experience you're carrying, they will pay you more than 10 lakhs. So here what I'm gonna tell you is like skill set. Don't be a common among everybody. Among every person, you should not be a common person, either choosing a Java, Python. This is all just a scripting language, guys. So I just wanted to let you know after this, like now the current industry is all about cloud basis. So where I can explain you like big data engineer, AWS developer, Azure data engineer, so GCP developer. This is all cloud oriented skills where there are highly demand in IT projects. I'm just talking only IT projects. Okay. So when it comes for mechanical engineer, guys, you people into automotive, locomotive, embedded domain, as well as aerospace domain, you people are having number of opportunities. When you're doing, never go for hardware, go for software. People are like many people are unemployed in hardware. They're not getting switching the right jobs. Tap your jobs where you can just switch. You feel like very difficult when you're studying for the software, but this is the place where you choose software. It will settle your career. So any other person who wanted to talk, any other skills domains over here?
Sir, VLSI, sir. Briefly explain, sir,
Sorry,
please.
come again.
Sir, VLSI. I know briefly.
Can you elaborate the full form? Actually, this is very new to me.
VLSI, sir. Very large integration. Very
Very
large
large.
scale
Okay.
on semiconductor chips.
Okay, semiconductor. Yeah, I got this. Semiconductor with networking.
Yes, sir.
others we have lot of your chip semiconductor another domain. So semiconductor domain demand. So semiconductor talk about
So
they
not audible.
want someone from the network background, LAN, WAN. So uh, I'm audible now. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Audible.
So semiconductor when I'm talking about semiconductor, no, so that is another industry which is very booming and lack of profiles in the market. So you have choice on semiconductor, like it's a good stand. There are like technical in semiconductor also we have technical which is related to networking. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
LAN, WAN, networking engineer, which comes falls under NOC SOC, networking and security. So you can
Yes,
just
sir.
Google about that NOC and SOC, where this put together you'll be taking like automation industry also, which is called. There are some companies I can brief you. Semiconductor is like they have a company called Semiconductor. Accord is another company, and satellites like many satellite company there where semiconductor background.
Yes, sir.
So when you choose the networking engineering concept, which is comes under semiconductor, right? So you can just have this. That is a very good option you have choose. You can just go. It's a layer by layer. We have layer one, layer two, layer three in semiconductor. And meanwhile, you have to focus on scripting part. This is a very different and odd combination. When I talk about scripting part, networking to scripting, but now the market is expecting in one person four qualities. It can be tech, it can be a non-tech. That is what they expect, where your profile will fly in market, high weightage. So this is how you should plan.
Yes, sir.
So north and south, when you keep a magnet, it attracts each other. In case if you keep north and north, do you think it will attach each other?
Like poles are attract each other. Like poles are repel each other. Unlike poles are
Yeah,
attract each
exactly. So when like they need actually now market is not expecting who's like polls are like reflecting. They want someone with very odd combination. Like a Java developer guy. Do you think they will have Python combination? Just I'm asking you briefly. Do you think he will have the Python combination?
other. No, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No.
It's programming.
So they'll have the basic knowledge, but still the market is expecting someone completely from Java, but he expects something to have on Python. This is how the markets are expecting. Projects are getting together, they will do the cost cutting. This is how so semiconductor, which domain you choose, something related to networking, no, you have a bright future. As well as you can just Google more about things. You need some certification, and Red Hat, Linux, Windows. This is all the IT infra backend where you have to be very strong on that part. So which is will be related to LAN WAN, which is something related. I'm just telling you the terms. You can just Google about that so that you'll get an idea about this.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So any other questions or any other
Sir,
tools,
I wanted
technology you wanted to?
Sir, I wanted to know about
Yeah,
application
go ahead.
development. What is Android, which is the best, Android or iOS?
See, Android or iOS combinations are very different. Combinations are very different, and they have similar platform with some similar changes. That's it, nothing else than that. So here, Android or iOS. Now, when you go for Android developer, basically you'll start doing projects on iOS also. Android or iOS. For this, the main platform for scripting, where you call as we have another Flash. There are more technical skills. Where are the more technical skills? You can consider yourself as application developer, but you should have both projects as Android as well as iOS. So in this Android and iOS, I'll just tell you one thing. Front end Swift UI is a scripting part in Android. As a developer, when you step into that, you'll be aware of that. Beyond that, to your profile, if you need a weightage, you should learn into React. I'm telling you, you should learn into React, which is into front-end technology. React JS or React, you have to learn, which is an alternative word called Next UI. So this is the Next.js. Sorry, Next.js. If you are learning this, like this technical knowledge, this will be a added advantage to your profile, and you will be a high weightage profile. 100 profiles in the market, you will be the almost 10 profiles. We have only 10 profiles with something related to React. So any doubt you have? So
And
Android,
yeah,
iOS, nothing is less than, they are both are equally important in the market. I just wanted to understand this. They are both are equally important in the market. If you're carrying first 3 years experience, you'll be going into Android. If you get an opportunity to work in iOS project, please go ahead. You should have both combination. When you meet 5 years of experience, you should have that both, like 2.5 years in Android, 2.5 years in iOS. Now projects, initially those previous 2 years, they want only Android developer, they want only iOS developer.
okay.
Any doubt?
No, sir, no doubt. Thank you.
Okay. Next, guys, I can technically I can just close, I guess. If anyone has technical, no, like wherever, if you're stuck, you can just ask me so that I can just go for the next slide. Okay,
Sir, about
fine.
the semiconductor industry.
Okay,
Hello.
as I, yeah, I'm audible. As you are, as you told me, the semiconductor industry, we have lack of profiles. We are lacking of profiles in the market. We don't even find more than 50 profiles in semiconductor. To be frank, in semiconductor, that is related to LAN, WAN, something related to core into networking, as well as chips oriented. We have sizes over there where they want microbit controller. Many processes are there. So when you're completely into when you can search on Google search about the semiconductor, which are the semiconductor company you're working, so you will get an idea about that.
Sir, about the Gujarat semiconductor industry, which is inaugurated by Narendra Modi,
Okay.
about the job offerings, what they are taking the measures to upcoming employees like younger generation to take a employability.
I'm not aware about the tech project which is government. They will be I'll just tell you one thing. Many government projects where you will be going, you will be considered a scholar firstly. So when you going for the scholar, like your designation will be a scholar or researcher,
Yes, yes,
so which they will not consider you into IT. They want someone from IT background. So the projects of government, they are taken by IT will take over the government projects also. If you work, see, some, we can just tell government jobs are always safe and secure, I completely understand, but not for too long. You're doing the daily routine, and if you're not capable of getting that, no, you obviously will get after board 1 or 2 years. So when you switch for IT, no, like if you're doing the IT jobs with semiconductor projects, you have ample of like choices in your plates where you can choose which product to choose and how to enhance your skills. So semiconductor, you have to be very strong on the networking part, network engineer.
yes, yes.
So you can just Google, deep dive into that, and you can find, you can just Google about semiconductor companies. So I'll just tell you, you people are in LinkedIn by any chance? All the people who have joined here over here.
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
So you can, so who all are in LinkedIn? No, you can just type about the semiconductor companies. There's a company called Semiconductor itself. You can see the job openings. You can just go to their companies. You can see the job openings. You can just go to the website, click on the job opportunity. You can see the JDs. When you see the JD, no, you can understand the technicals to what they are looking and how it comes. So it makes you very simple. Now AI is very making everybody's life so comfortable. If you put that technology, it will give you brief, very brief explanation how the technology works, from which background it works. So this is how I can just help you. So you just have a brief like on the search. But semiconductor company are very booming, and there are lack of people for that opportunity.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So, or any other person other than semiconductor industry, something to aerospace, healthcare, medical, automotive, locomotive domain. Any person, any doubt on this? Even a designing UI graphic designer, for engineering people, I'm just engineering or computer background people, I'm just talking about. Anyone, any doubt? Okay, fine. Let me talk about the non-engineering roles. Someone from BCom background, applicable for BTech, MEM Tech,
Sir, tell
MCA,
me
MB.
about UI.
UI. So UI is full, like I'm just briefing you, full form is user interface. We have called like front-end developer, which is all about Angular, React, as well as Node.js. This is a combination of full stack UI developer. So when I talk about only UI, either React or Angular combination, we will be looking for. Angular is a front-end, like a technical skill, as well as React is a technical skills. Front-end developer are known, are always known as either on Angular part or React part. Projects are always aligned on either on Angular. Highest version might be 16 or 17. I hope 16 plus. We have Angular version, and React we have 18 plus version. So this is all the updated version. UI developer, either you should be on Angular side or React. If you are having both UI or sorry Angular or React, if you're having this both combination, you will be considered as full stack with Node.js combination of backend. Node.js it can be considered to front end as well as back end based on the project. You have any queries? UI UX, the person who asked.
No, not now, sir.
So with UI, if you're going with .NET combination, your profile is always advantage. Scripting wise, have basic Python and have some cloud, AWS or GCP. Azure was the old version. AWS came into the picture. Now GCP is ruling the market. Just brush your concept with GCP and AWS. This is what I'm gonna tell you about this. When you're going with UI, have some cloud knowledge, and you should be into your cloud person. It is a very important person when you are into UI and UX. Anything else?
Anything about
No, sir.
biotech domain?
Sorry,
Anything about biotech domain?
the person. Biotech,
Yes.
another healthcare domain. So we have many things. We have in IT also. Even now doctors are switching the IT, like from their doctor work to IT. We have bio, actually we have that thing. Thanks for asking that question firstly. So we have, which is called epic system. We have in healthcare industry into bio, where you can come down. There are number of requirements here also we have opened, like epic. There are and a decom. This is all into a completely basic scripting with Python or Java, and where you will be converting this bio, like some convertible. Decom is a portal where you will be converting the images. There are coding called ICD-10 epic system in healthcare. There are number of opportunities where Accenture 98% are of like offering for female preference. Firstly, I give always Accenture here as a example, because they have 1,000 plus requirements with 1,000 plus different skills. So target your companies when you choose your skill domain, whatever it is. So please target your companies where you have to land up. Firstly, this is how I tell. Healthcare sector something very boom and very demandable, because every day-to-day basis healthcare is growing. This is how I can just tip you. So there are some openings for a few skills. You can just brush on biosectors I'm talking about. You can just Google about that. So for bio, I can go Simons. So this is a company. They are into healthcare industry also, biotech also. and Biocon, they are having multiple projects, technical and non-technically. You can just look into that so that you can get an idea. Any other people, anything on this?
Sir, what skills I have to master to get a job in Mang or Fang?
Sorry, come again. Can you repeat it
Sir,
again?
skills I have to master to get a job in Mang or Fang.
Not skip that. So that hello, hello.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Now I'm audible. Yeah, you're audible. Please go ahead.
Sir, what skills I have to master to get a job in Apple, Facebook, Meta, or Amazon as
So
an AI
bef-
engineer? As an AI
now the mo-
engineer.
Got it. So you can just go with NLC, networking related, and ML and NL engineer we have, in AI. When we talk about AI is in the market. When we talk to candidates, they will tell that I have 6 year experience in in AI. No, now project, when we see AI experience as a developer, there are only 2 years experience guys in the market. So you should be very strong in ML and AL engineer into Python related data structure, where you should know about your algorithms. In technically, you should know algorithms, and you should be very good at Python scripting. And RabbitMQ is a tool. You should be very strong enough in that. Anybody here in the technical, RabbitMQ in your resume will be always an added advantage to you people. So when you talk about AI, you should be from data structure background. Python very much, very strong, and cloud platform AWS as well as GCP. You can just go ahead. You can work on this combination. ML engineer or AL engineer who will be working on AI projects. This is how the industry is a roadmap for AI people. You have any
Okay,
queries?
sir. No, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yep. Thank you. Any other person? Okay. Fine, thank you. So I'll just talk about the non-engineering roles over here: project manager, technical consultant, sales, marketing. It's, as I spoke previously, it's not only for BCom graduate or BBA graduate. This can be considerable for engineering graduates also, like BTech. If your people are not interested in technical wise, you can be a project manager, where you have to do your certification in PMP. We have on the right side, you can see on the fourth point, PMP, Six Sigma. These two certifications you are doing, you will be eligible to be a project manager, technical manager, where you will be coordinating to the IT companies IT project. There is no technical you have to learn, just certification and fair enough in communication to maintain your clients, either from abroad like Germany, US based projects, where you will be grabbing the projects on the tender wise from IT consultant, and you will be a project manager. Only here they need certification and good communication and basic knowledge of technical background. In this case, you can be a project manager. There is no need of like any other technical here, scripting wise nothing is required, just a basic knowledge of technical part and certification of PM, Six Sigma, Agile and Safe. This I prefer for BCom graduate also, BBA graduate also. There is nothing difficult, you can switch to IT on project manager role. So there is no need of something to be in technical background. Anybody from BCom, BBA background, any doubt on project manager, just let me know so that I can clear your doubts. Any BCom graduate, it doesn't mean he should be in a finance oriented company or doing financial related activities, CACS. He can also switch to IT as a project manager without a technical knowledge. So this is, I'm giving you thing. And technical consultant, this is related to technical guys. Technical consultant, like, which means Power BI doesn't need need any scripting language over here. Power BI is related to IT, but it's not a technical. There are some technical things where doesn't need scripting. So one best example is Power BI developer, where they'll be pulling their data, creating the data dashboard. This is how the technical consultant works. Even a BCom graduate can apply for this job. MBA graduate can apply for this job, as well as for tech guys, BTech, MCA, MSc, everybody can apply for tech consultant. As you people are aware about the industry, anywhere you go, marketing and sales is very much important. This has huge scope where you have to bring your clients. So this is how for non-tech guys we have an opportunity for project manager, technical consult, sales engineer, and marketing specialist. So anybody have anything on this page, guys? You can just let me know. So I'm fine to go for next page. If anyone having, you can just let me know. So in commerce industry, let us talk about. So apart from IT, here people who can do roles traditional and emerging, like where you can be converting. So from commerce background, you can do your accounting, taxation, auditing, banking. So which means you can convert, you can do your bank sector jobs, CA, CS, where you can do that part, which is like all a demandable thing from the financial background wise. And you can do a digital marketing, data analytics, financial planning, whereas I told previously as finance analyst you can grow. Higher studies wise, you can do your MBA, MCom, CA, CFA, ACCA. This is all related to finance oriented with certification, where you can bright future as a finance analyst. And here and anybody can be a Google like cloud developer also. And another thing, as background people, as you SAP domain. This is also a domain where every company needs SAP too. So you people can just think on SAP domain also. We have lack of positions. There are only 3 positions in SAP, which is called technical guys, techno functional guys, only functional guys. So you can just think on this part also when you talk about commerce domain. So you people have workday option, SAP option, and like a cloud option. You can be certified. The you have like BCom graduates, you can just switch to this. Apart from financial oriented, as if you are interested in IT, you can come for SAP, workday, as well as Google, like a cloud platform. So here, anybody from commerce background, any doubts on this case? Guys, anybody, any doubt for this? Fine, I can just go for next slide, I guess. So here the ladder for MBA graduates, where you can specialization. So focus on like marketing, finance, HR operation, or IT, develop specialized expertise. So MBA graduates, as I previously said, you have many opportunities, like not only with the IT, you can come for non-IT also. Here like marketing is having a boom, finance is always a boom, HR, I am the person where I'm talking with you people. So we also have many requirements in different roles into operation, HR operation we have, and IT technical skill wise also you can move. Corporate roles, you can roles look for management consulting, investment banking, or brand management. Which short note I can consider as project management, like project manager or RPO, where you will be acting like enacting on behalf of the client as well as the company. You will be just taking the management. So this is how the other roles where you can pursue after your MBA. And entrepreneurship, Once you do your MBA, it will be just a gate pass to start your startup companies. You should be very clear. Entrepreneurship, considering starting your own venture, uh, leveraging your MBA skills and experience. So based on your education wise, you can start your own companies and strategies. You have to just go to the market, do deep value, do deep things like which you have to research on that whether it's a correct right path, or how to take in a right decision. You have to just research on your papers. Research paper is always an important thing when you start a new company. And networking and growth, build a strong network, and continuous learning is an important for a career enhancement. So this thing I'll just talk about, like any day after your graduation, never fail to read. Like reading is a daily process and learning is a daily process. You have to upgrade your skills day by day. So it's not just a thing where you have finished your MBA graduate, I'm free to do anything. It's not like that. You have to enhance your skills day by day, learning something new. So market is getting boom day by day. The trend is changing day by day. You have to adapt the trend according to the trend, according to the market, according to the generation. So this is how for the MBA graduates. And let's talk on IT and beyond MCA career paths. Software developments, as we previously spoke, which is all about the full stack developer, mobile app developer, specialized in specific programming languages. And this is how all for the software developments. Specialized IT roles where cyber security, data science, AI, cloud computing, and other emerging technologies, where we already spoke about the career path, how to take the things and how to see the technical skills. Higher studies, and you can go if people wanted to do higher study in the PhD, MTech too. They can just specialize in their area, because education always matter for your CTC also. So the higher you study, the higher you have degree, the higher they will pay in the market. Always education plays a matter, and degree plays a matter to your CTC as well as for your career. Certification, you can just start like every domain you take, you need they every domain, every course has certification. Even as a HR, I have a certification. Some certifications I have to do for my career. If you're going for a technical guy, you have to do your certification, which will be an added advantage to your profile. Doing certification always matters, which will be an added advantage to your profile, which has a expiry date. I'm telling you this, you have a expiry date either on Azure, Python, or whatever it is. Every certification has a expiry date. When you do the license certification, they have the particular date, expiry date, which is always an added advantage. So anyone here has any doubt? I
So
hope.
when should we do our masters?
Masters, okay. So what's your current like what you are pursuing studying, Mr. I just missed your name. Can you tell me what you are studying currently?
So I'm currently pursuing BTech.
Okay. So BTech, there are some IT companies where they will do your sponsorship, where you can internally you'll be working, and as well as you'll be doing your graduation, higher studies also. You'll be doing your higher studies also. There are some companies who pay to your education to enhance your skills, to develop your skills, to develop your profiles. There are things you can just you can just start working, and you can enroll your thing into IIT colleges also. Even the part-time IIT colleges are open. In IIT they have part-time also, like which is called long distance education. You have to just appear for your exam. And every IT company, like many top tier 1 companies, Accenture, TCS, Google, Apple, Wipro, whatever the companies you take, no, they have a scheme where they have internal scheme. After 1 or 2 years, you will be eligible to take certain courses on 50% discount, from which company will be paying you, and 50% you have to pay from your end to learn the skills as well as to pursue your degree. There are certain percentage in each companies, they differ from company to company. So I can give you here best example is Accenture. They offer courses, few courses for free, like data engineer, data science, AI, anything into, they offer the courses like into some courses some extent of 30%, 20% of charges. And as you want, you told me to pursue, there are colleges for long distances, reputed college, IIT college, Jaipur, they offer offline courses also for you. Certification and your higher education, you can do even long distance, because your BE or BTech, it's a full time. ME MTech, for like long distance, it doesn't matter. And another thing which wanted to tell you, who is studying BE BTech, the basic background education is 10 plus 2 plus 4, which is almost, they want someone from 15 years regular education. This is how the IT industry expects from the education criteria. Someone like doing your 10th standard, 12th standard, and degree 4 years, they are fine enough, qualified. BE BTech is far enough. If you still you wanted to do ME MTech with the higher, like ME MTech in AI embedded domain, you can just go ahead. There are abroad opportunity, US, UAE, where you can pursue you like your higher studies. That will always be an added advantage to your career as well as wealth wise, like which means your weight to your like CTC wise, which matters here. Any queries?
No, sir.
Okay, I hope I can just switch for next slide. Fine. So important skills, essential skills for career success. Technical skills, master the technical speaks specific to choose your field, including programming languages, software and tools. There are, as I told you, technical skills matter. What you choose, please stay on that. So whatever the domain you choose, whatever the technical background you choose, even a Java developer, you should be a core Java developer. You should Python developer, be a Python developer, work on all the frameworks from other, apart from the .NET, React. There are AI developer, there are many multiple skills, like even in embedded developer, which is related to Linux, which is related to locomotive domain. So enhance your skills, like learn, like once you're strong, always an updated version, always they are getting updated. Java from 8, today market is running on Java 8, but we have Java 12 as preference. So don't stop your upgrading skills on the technical part. Skill is an important thing when you grow, as you grow further in IT projects. They will look with the various combination. Once you're getting with Java, Python, example I'm giving, go for cloud. They'll want the cloud combination. You should be very, very strong at the back end, back to back front developer. This is do. So technical skills, I just want to just problem solving, skill. Here quality, if you're to like explore about your skill wise, you're getting an opportunity. Never tell no to your opportunity when you are at an initial stage. Go ahead, work, so you can just have things to expose, and you get exposure towards many things. So leadership quality matters. When an opportunity is given in the initial stage, never tell no to people. So here communication, as I told you, it's a thing which is mandatory thing. Leadership quality, problem solving skills, that is the matters over here. How you act in the negative times, that matters over here. You have to be far enough to solve the skills on your own, depending better than depending on the people. Teamwork is always a matter, and moreover than teamwork, individual contribution is always matter for your hike as growth and your promotion. Teamwork, team, it is matter, but individual contribution is matter to your performance, to your salary, to your growth. That always matters over here. When we talk next about the adaptability, you should be a continuous learner, and you should be capable of flexible to learn the new technologies which is trending in the market. You should be a competitive dynamic in the market. That is what here I mean. So every day, don't stop with the skills where you are already comfort. come up with the new skills, learn with the new skills. So you be a brand. That is what I mean. There are many technologies where you have to not lag in that, uphand your skills so that you'll grow big. Any other things over here regarding technical or adaptability, like or soft skills, whatever it is? So you people have any queries on this part? I hope I can just move for the next slide. Okay. Choosing your path, getting job ready, and beyond. This is the main part we are coming to this thing. This is like very very important from your education and to your like onboarding to the jobs. Self assessment. So your interest level, strength, values, and passion to identify a career path aligned with your aspiration. That matters over here. So what strength you have to choose that. And beyond, then some companies always look someone from overconfident and who can do the multiple roles. They always prefer that. If someone is offering you multiple tasks, please go ahead, because learn always the new things and strength and enhance your skills. This is what I mean. So self assessment, again I'm telling you, interest, strength, values, and passion to identify a career path aligned to your aspiration. So you should be very focused and very be strength and interest on your thing what you choose. Market research. When you step into something, before stepping into that, you have to do the market research, where about the job opportunity, whether it is trending, how capable you can sustain in the market, and the decision what you make here will sustain you or not. So be always aware about the market research. When before you step in, before whatever you're gonna do, always have a paper research, how long you can sustain with the skills or the job. After this, what you can do, this is how you have to plan for the market research. From the strength, interest level to the decision making matters over a lot, and seeking guidance. So however, like mentors or counselors or many exhibitions are happening for educational wise, like as like to start up a business. Even for the IT skills, there's many exhibitions they are conducting, many online programming they are conducting, many things are conducting. So you should be aware about that. You have to have a proper guidance so that you can just move to your profession where you wanted to take the decision. So having a proper guidance will keep you always sustained in the market. So other than this, after you're completely this, the other main part you're gonna come is for your resume building. This is what plays an important role. No HRs will wait for your personal skills or personal things to know. They always look the project according to the things they want to be showcased in your project. You can just mention in a skill criteria about your skill set, but you're not mentioning in your project. You might think that is not important, but still you have to like you have to mention the details and the skills in projectly elaborating, and it should be a short brief note. It should be completely. Even a small thing you might think it's a small thing. No, even a small thing, it matters to us. So project and resume building is very 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 important over here. So resume building matters because to start your career as a fresher or the experienced person, even today experienced person makes mistake by not mentioning their project details. Even though they are qualified, they are rejected in technical round because they are not mention the things in the resume. Resume plays a crucial role to many organizations. So be enough confident to build your resume. Whatever the resume you're building, it should be like no false information. What you give, because the background verification will be very strong. So just wanted to know, there should be no false information. If you give a false information, they will blacklist you in each company. So here resume building is very very important as a fresher, or even if you're being an experienced person also. Interview preparation. The basic preparation for interview is practicing answer common interview questions, research industry specific tips, and prepare for behavioral questions. There are many apps where you can take a mock interviews. And first you have to learn, for whichever company you are going, you should always know about the company first. You have to know about the company first, who is the founder, when it is started, what all the company is oriented, what is the basic package of each company, the role which each company is playing, the day-to-day activities which each company is going, so far. So company, whichever company you have to go, so know as well questions very clear on that part. So here interview preparation is happening. After that, networking. So there are platforms where you have to search a job. There are many platforms network like LinkedIn, as well as Naukri. Many platforms are there, so you have like a job portal, many platforms are there. Networking always a matter. Reference candidate, which all the candidates, there are things you have to go through that, so that you will be eligible to get job easily. LinkedIn is a platform where it is booming currently. You have to switch the peoples, you have to connect the peoples according to your skill set as well as technologies, so you can find your job at right place. Higher studies, as previously explained, you can do your masters, which will be an added to a career path. And when we coming for our next point, India versus abroad. So always studying from abroad is an added advantage to you people. So someone from doing courses or hi-fi, after getting internship, doing higher studies and getting placed and coming back to India, you people are always high-fi profile. So when you get an opportunity, just go explore, do your education, so that your life is will be in right path, right way. So popular field, like we in the current industry, data science, finance, business analyst, technology, there are booming, where next 20 years they're gonna rule the market. So you can just prepare according to your designation and the technical skills where you're gonna land up. So balancing work and study. So as I told, one person asked about when we can do our MBA MTech. So part time, as I told, far distance education. Once you're doing, when you start working from your working life, you can always pursue your higher studies also. There are online certification. Never stop. Once you think you want to stop your education, fine. But year by year, you have to do some certification to ensure that you are still preparing for something and you're developing your skills on something. So balancing work and study matters over here. So this is the 10 things where you have to keep in your mind. Everything is a interlink and chain loop, where you are going to all these process in the future. So this is what I want to know. If you have any queries, you can just ask me.
Sir, working in abroad,
Yeah, tell me.
GRE and yield score is mandatory.
Which one? Working in abroad?
GRE and yield score is mandatory.
It all depends how you gonna do that actually. Like working in abroad skills, everything is mandatory only. But the concern is all from which thing you are gonna come. That matters over here. So which specifically on what part, that all everything is mandatory thing, but everything will be an added advantage. The pay what you are investing, you will get the double from your returns. That is what here the concept is very simple. Whatever you put, you will earn it double.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other person? Fine. Let me go for the next slide. So here we finished our the thing about the career guidance. We have come to the end part of the session. So anyone has any queries regarding this, I can just help you out. We can just wind up within 5 minutes. So anyone, any questions?
Sir,
Yeah, go ahead.
sir, I registered embedded system internship,
Okay,
which is started in 17th September.
got it.
Uh, that batch starting 17th September or October, sir. Confirmation.
I did not get you. Like internship, you have done many courses over many courses over here. So where Manish has already opt for embedded. So there are a lot of domain wise as well as skill wise where people are offering on the data analyst, embedded, even in many Python, Java, many certified courses they are offering UT people. So you can just opt on that. So they will be guiding you on which how to do, like everything will be guided by the sales and technical people. So they will be reaching you out. And another thing I have dropped in the initial stage at the starting of the session only about the Google forms. So you can just fill the Google forms so that we will reach to you on your feedback and guidance. So anyone has any personal consultant or any person concerned about your career or about any doubt you have, you can reach to EdiGlobe. They will be helping you the entire your career, like entire your session or whichever you have done. If anyone want one-on-one session or about the career, you can just reach to technical team EdiGlobe. So they will be guiding you and they will make you one-on-one call. So we can go ahead, like we can have other sessions also. And they are doing the courses availability. So make ensure that you use this opportunity to a good platform to your career wise. So this is how I just wanted to tell. So I'm just winding up. Thanks for this opportunity from EdiGlobe. And any other things, guys, you wanted to tell me before winding up? Guys, you're there, EdiGlobe? Anyone from EdiGlobe team?
Yes, Pavitra.
So I've just given the brief introduction. You can help out with the people about the courses. You can just go ahead. I ask the people to fill the forms. I request every student to fill this form, so which will be useful for us. How important was this career guidance for you? And in case if anyone want to have the courses, we are offering you courses with the minimal percentage as well as with a good discount, the certification courses, which will be an added advantage to your course. You can reach out to EdiGlobe, which is they are offering the best to the students about the courses, about how it works. So anyone, you can reach out at any time for the EdiGlobe team. They will be connecting to you.